The tendency is to repeat what feels good and move away from what doesn't. And here's something important shifts. We are no longer responding to rhythms, but to a habit. And this is really the turning point. The day is no longer shaped by what supports you, but by what feels familiar and what you have learned to repeat. And even when this doesn't leave us feeling better, this is why, even when things feel fine on the surface, there still can be a quiet sense of something is off, not quite settled, not quite satisfied. It often sneaks in quietly rather than all at once. So when things look fine, there's a quiet sense of something isn't quite landing. I see this very often in my consultations. Even small supportive changes can feel surprisingly difficult, like eating or going to bed at certain times. They become challenging because they ask us to step away from something familiar. You might at times hear yourself thinking, this works for me, this is what I need. And that makes sense because what you're doing has started to feel essential. Underneath all of this, there's often a subtle fear, a fear that something might get lost. Might be time, space, or control. Things like, if I go to bed earlier, I lose my only quiet time. Or if I slow down, I fall behind. So we stay with what we know. So your body isn't working against you here. It is responding to what it has learned. And so the loop continues. A day shaped less by rhythm and more by preference, avoidance, and habit, only because it's very easy to lose sight of what was supporting us all along. And this is the point where many women get stuck, because even when you start to notice these patterns, and even when you try to rest more or slow down, the shift doesn't quite happen. And this is where something important becomes clear. Rest on its own isn't always enough. What your body is asking for is rhythm, for something it can recognize, something it can rely on, something that guides your day. Well, you might think this all makes sense, but I struggle to actually do this consistently. Again, you are not alone with that. This is exactly why I created my life workshop, When Rest Isn't Enough. It's a space where we practice this together, where you don't have to figure it out on your own.